The Eagles visiting the Rams. It was at 5.5. It's been bet down to 4.5. Believe the Rams are undefeated against the spread. The Eagles are undefeated in real games and still haven't looked very good. So, what do we make of these teams?
Yeah, I think you had a good read on. I think you said you liked the Rams and you were like thinking about taking them at 5.5. And my pause was I thought Stafford had gotten banged up in their game, and I wanted to hear what the reports were. And it sounds like he's going to play through whatever the injury is. McVay came on and said like he thinks he's going to play. We're apparently supposed to get Cooper Cup back. That's why we like the Rams. Like we were saying, if you got Cooper Cup, with all these other guys who have really showed up here, even Williams, a running back for the Rams, has looked great.
Yeah.
So, Puka set the record. I think everyone's talking about it, where it's like, is this guy just going to fall off a cliff now with Cooper Cup coming back? I don't really see it being like that. Like Stafford seems to be comfortable with this kid, and even when he was triple covered, Stafford's still a trust in him. Where like instead of looking for other guys, Stafford like trusted himself to be able to fit in the window and for Puka to make the catch, and he does. Like the kid's got incredible hands. So, yeah, Chad. Like if we're talking about feeling a little chalky, it's probably is taking the Rams here. But luckily for us, I mean, it's not. Like if you want to grab the 4.5, I would now. I could see this keep dropping. I could see if Stafford's all good to go, I could see this by game time getting down to 3.5. This this is a crazy game where it's like I think Chad's right in saying there are a lot of questions right now about the Eagles, even though they are 4-0. But this is a great matchup for that Eagles D line. Like this front five for the Rams ain't nothing to rave home about. So if you could, I'd grab the 4.5 now, just because I do think this will keep dropping. The pros just seem to love this Rams team. We see, like Chad just said, 3-0-1, and depends when you got that number. That one was a push against the Bengals. You could have got 6.5 and we gave it out that Sunday night, and you could have got 3.5 all day Monday the next day. So they're really, to a lot of people, they're 4-0. This Rams team has just been incredible this season for covering.
Yeah, it's a tricky game. Like I know in my head the right side is the Rams, and in my heart, I keep thinking the Eagles are just getting better and better. And they're just one of those teams, they play with a kind of confidence where they're not, they don't they don't feel the pressure. They're not acting with irrational urgency, is what I would call it. Meaning they know they're good. They they know how to win. They're putting themselves in a position to win when they need to, and they're working out their issues at the same time. And that's really fucking hard to do. Like they're changing the wheels on a semi as it rolls down the road. And that's just impressive. So I
Yeah,
like
they
this
got bad
team.
injuries too. Their number 2 and number 3 corners are out, and their middle starting linebackers out. So it
Yeah.
is a team that if Stafford's got all of his guns back, you're going to be able to pass the ball. We just saw Sam Howell look like an All Pro against his secondary.
Yep.